You're about to scoop some oats for breakfast, and you notice tiny webs in the bag. Then, movement. A flutter. A tiny moth escapes your pantry. Too late. You've been invaded. Today we're exposing the silent world of pantry moths. What they are, how they get in, and why they're way more fascinating and destructive than you think. Pantry moths, also called Indian meal moths, are part of the Paralidae family. Their scientific name is Plodia interpunctella. Small, beige, brown, totally forgettable, until your food becomes their nursery. Their wingspan? Just 16 to 20 millimeters. But don't underestimate them, because they're one of the most widespread stored food pests in the world. They're found everywhere, from India to Illinois, Morocco to Malaysia. They infest cereals, pasta, rice, dried fruit, pet food, and yes, chocolate too. Glit. It all starts with a single egg. A female moth lays up to 400 eggs near a food source. Eggs hatch into larvae, the real destroyers. These larvae spin silk as they eat. So if your oats are clumped together by webs, that's not packaging, that's moth silk. The larvae feed for 2 to 3 weeks, then crawl away to find a quiet place to pupate, like a corner of your shelf or behind your cereal box. A week later, a new adult moth emerges, ready to mate, lay, and repeat. Here's the creepy truth. You probably brought them home from the store, that bag of flour or rice. It may already contain eggs or larvae, invisible to the naked eye. Once inside your pantry, the moths spread fast, finding open boxes, torn bags, or even tiny holes in packaging. And they don't need much. Even a few grains are enough to keep a colony going. Pantry moths are nocturnal. They hide during the day and fly at night, usually toward light. Their larvae are hardwired for survival. They detect moisture and food with antennae, and they burrow deep inside grains or crevices. Their silk, protects them from drying out. And adults? They don't even eat. Their only mission is to mate and lay eggs. Fast. That's why you may see moths even after cleaning your pantry. The eggs and larvae hide better than you think. Pantry moths don't bite, they don't sting, but honestly, they spoil everything they touch. Their larvae contaminate food with silk and droppings, attract mold and bacteria, and spread through packaging into nearby products. And because infestations are usually hidden, most people don't know there's a problem until multiple bags are infested. For restaurants or food warehouses, an infestation can mean thousands in losses, or worse, failing inspections. Did you know pantry moths have been found in NASA clean rooms, surviving despite sterilization? They're used in laboratories to study moth vision and pheromones. Some cultures call them ghost moths because they seem to appear from nowhere. And yes, they glow under UV light, which actually helps pest control teams locate them in dark spaces. The first step? Throw out any infested food. If it's webbed, clumpy, or crawling, it's just not worth saving. Next, use airtight containers, glass or heavy plastic. Vacuum and scrub all shelves. Freeze dry goods for 48 hours to kill eggs. Use pheromone traps to capture adults. And check behind containers. That's where pupae love to hide. Pantry moths are sneaky, persistent, and surprisingly clever for something so small. But they're also part of nature's recycling system, breaking down grains in the wild. So yes, they can ruin your rice, but they also reveal just how complex even a pantry pest can be. Like this video? Hit that subscribe button for more real science from the miniature world. And tell us in the comments, have you ever found one in your food?